Entry number 17, June 13th, 2017. Yesterday I got up at 6:30. I had set my alarm for that time to make sure I made my appointment with Dr. Gardner at 10 o'clock a.m. I made my appointment. This was my first appointment with Dr. Gardner. I think she's a psychiatrist. My next appointment with her isn't until August 28th. She prescribed me melatonin to help me get to sleep because I've been having trouble getting to sleep at night. So when I left Cascadia, I went directly to the Rite Aid on Southwest 6th. They said that melatonin was an over-the-counter drug, so my insurance didn't cover it. So I left. I then went to Karen Kepik's office to call her and Dr. Gardner. Karen wasn't there. I left a message inquiring whether she'd had a chance to look for my computer cord. Dr. Gardner is not reachable by phone directly. You have to go through her nurses. They first offered me some kind of coupon place to get the melatonin. I said I couldn't afford it even with a coupon. So they said to call back later and that they should have come up with a solution with Dr. Gardner by then. I then went to STP to see if Scott was there and to call back and to call back Karen and Dr. Gardner. Scott was there, right outside the place, having a smoke. He had not received my email that he knew of. So I told him its basic contents. He did not have any more albums for my Nano. Said he'd been busy with appointments. I told him I knew how that goes. We have an appointment Friday at STP at 2 o'clock, one of 2 appointments I have that day. Karen was still not there. I didn't leave a message this time. Dr. Gardner's nurses were out to lunch. I was down to 1 cigarette, so my next stop was my tobacco shop. I then went to the library. On the way there, I found another micro USB to USB converter cord. When I got to the library, I tested it on the recently installed USB wall jacks. It works. I went to the library to talk with friends and noodle around on the World Wide Web, having completed my uploading when I was at Cascadia. I stayed until 5 o'clock to 6:30. My watch band broke while I was there, so I never did call back Karen or Dr. Gardner. I then decided to go home. I was feeling somewhat exhausted from the day. I had a horrible time getting up today. I started writing this entry at about 12:30 p.m. It is now about 2:35. While writing this entry, Jeff was here and available, so I had him make a couple of calls. First, we called Karen Kepik. She still wasn't there. I left a message. Then we called Dr. Gardner. The nurses said the prescription had been switched to trazodone. So I think I'll go pick that up after stopping by Karen Kepik's office to try calling her again. End of entry.